Alright, you viewers gotta listen to me. Now, when I read this new horror anime story manga that I'm currently still working on for season 1 to all of you for the first part, the chapter name honestly lives by it. I just want to give a warning that it is rated R, obviously, because I make horror anime stories, but for language, some scenes and moments in the story of disgust and brutality, killing, a lot of killing, and just all in general violence and scary moments. This one should psychopathically challenge your mind or whatever, and if you're not down for that, I'm just saying, viewers, that viewer discretion advised right there for this one. I know all of my other stories have been real good, which this one is pretty cool too, but if you're not down for like disgust or whatever and challenging your mind mentally, then click off now. But other than that, we can hop straight into it after the intro. So hello everyone, this is second account of Stuff Violent to Anime 2023 here, and you already know what to do. Number 1, click the bell notifications so you're notified for new content on the channel. Number 2, like the video, subscribe. Number 3, and comment something. Number 4. But all those options are, well, you already know, they're optional. Change the words on that one. That all being said, viewers, let's hop straight into this. As Rika once said in the remake of When They Cry for Part 1, hope you guys like surprises. And I got the line wrong. She didn't say, I hope you guys like surprises when she's talking to Keiichi. She says, I hope you like surprises, but we can fix that right now. Hope you like surprises. Yeah, that's better. Man, these glasses, they really take the sight off of things now, don't they? Yes. The answer is yes, they do. Alright. So, as I said in my Dead by Daylight gameplay video, I said the name of it. I don't know how many of you have watched it, because I don't go onto my channel and check things as much. But that's okay, and I have the hiccups now. This is fucked. Let's go ahead and just say this. So, this is season 1 of Half Zombie Girl. Yeah. When I say half zombie girl, I mean it. Like, the person is a half zombie and is a girl. But there's more to the story than just that. It was originally going to be called Kishani no Mishana, or known as Half Zombie Girl Kishina. But I remastered the story from the old ideas and put it just as Half Zombie Girl, because the name would have gave most of the story away. And yeah, I mean, I guess you can kind of call it Kishani no Mishai, or whatever the fuck, but we'll stick with the English name Half Zombie Girl, because let's be real, the old version, I didn't know where I was going to go with that. This new version, however, that made it to the screen, the big screen, is released, obviously. I mean, the old scrapped version, we will never know what the story behind that is because of most things that I could not put on YouTube. And just the story was fucked from the get-go for the old version. So we'll never know, but for the new version, I got you covered. So, Season 1, Half Zombie Girl. Chapter 1, Shelly's New Life of Madness. There's a character named Shelly? Wonder who that could be. Okay, let's get into the introduction and then the story itself. July 4th, 2004, March 1st, the beginning of the murders in the small town of Korea. Korea? More like Krya, spelled K-R-I-A. We'll say it's called Korea because Korea is already a place in the world. So we'll call it Korea, even though since this is an anime, it would be like the E sound. But we'll call it Korea because I think Korea was a big town. Or maybe it was a war. I don't know. I really don't know that much about Korea or Korea 1 or 2. You know what? Fuck it. So yes, we'll just say that this town is called Korea. Again, that's K-R-I-A. So anyways, that was the introduction and a little hint at what the story could be like or what it is. Let's see. So now it's the story itself. 12 a.m. on the dot. 12.00 a.m. at the grocery store. Really? No specific name for a grocery store? We'll just call it the grocery store. Alright, here we go. Huh? I should get going to my house. I wonder what could happen there tonight, huh? Wait, who was that just now? Ran by outside the grocery store, said Jakey as he saw a girl outside of the grocery store in a dark hallway of a alley. But Jakey stood in such terror and horror. Jakey Sullivan has short black hair, green eyes, white skin, and wears a white shirt, gray pants, and brown boots, and is 14 years old. But as Jakey saw who the person / girl was, he saw she was all bloody and was eating somebody. My God. No fucking way. Is that Shelly Kamagi? What in the hell? Said Jakey as Shelly smiled with hell in her soul as she stood up. Yes, it's me. And no, I never died. I was kidnapped, tested in a lab. I was tested on strapped to a chair and then onto a table as they grinded my bones up and put something in me of regeneration or something. I'm a human, but half of a zombie. But I'm madly in love with you, senpai. Come on. Let us give it a chance, said Shelly Kamagi as she walked towards Jakey with her sharp teeth coming out. But Jakey ran in terror. He hauled ass as fast as he could. Shelly is 16 years old, half human, half zombie, mostly covered in blood, and has short blue hair and red eyes, black fingernails, and large boobs and a large butt. Oh, and has white skin as well. And wears a yellow shirt, blue pants, and brown shoes. But as Jakey ran home, he locked every door in his house, even his bedroom door. He had laid on his bed for a few minutes and then woke up the next day. Time passed fast last night of that terrifying moment. But he woke up the next day, as said before, but feeling scared. He called Aiden, one of his friends, to come to his house to talk with him. But as he saw Shelly outside his window, he felt terrified. Let me in, senpai, my love. Let me in, now. Damn it, before I eat you up. I can only wonder what your flesh and every other thing inside of you will taste like, said Shelley as she smiled at Jakey. As Jakey saw no more blood on her for now, as he began to wonder what would happen next to him, he began to cry as he was so scared that he had pissed himself trying to figure out what to do next and what action to take. And that concludes chapter 1. Oh, and now that I mention it, I didn't want to wait 2 or 3 chapters to do the opening song, because why would I? So, viewers, this is opening song 1, Look to the Moon, My Other Half Yandere. Alright, hope you guys enjoy. And that's not the end of Season 1, Part 1, obviously, because that would be too short. So, enjoy the opening song. The first opening song, that is. Does it hurt? Well, do tell my loving senpai the torment I love, the way you make me feel in my other half. Let's look at the moon into this darkness. In my hellish, I will hide in your house, senpai. I'm a loving yandere. I won't kill you, but who gets in my way? I shall hurt you, and others too. Take the life, kill. Now I eat the flesh, my other half deadly. So let's look to the moon, cold and very dark as hell. Oh, senpai, don't be scared of me, or I will eat you up like the bitch you are. This world I hate. Zombie, trust me. Moon Phase 2, Bloodlust Naked Soul. This land, once upon a time. Our love, now senpai, take a psychopathic path. Or not. No mercy shall go to you or anyone else. Now look to this hellish blood red moon. No, make out with me, my senpai. Well, hot damn. That was probably one of the best opening songs I've ever made to this date, with the beat to it and everything. But hey, you know, it's very, very perfection. Now, you guys are probably wondering still, for some reason, was that the end of Part 1? That was too short. No, we have 2 more chapters, meaning chapter 2 and 3, which, yet again, if you made it this, well, actually, chapter 1 wasn't all that bad. But, if you made it this far, you get a pat on the back for challenging your mind, which this will take place in a few. Well, hope you enjoy chapters 2 and 3, but yet again, if you do not want to watch this, as it will get pretty disgusting, and you don't want to challenge your mind, be my guest. Click off the video if it so bothers you. Alright, whatever. Let's move on, shall we? Enough talk. Smoke crack. Yeah. Chapter 2. Your fear within of a result. The next day, 10 a.m. on the dot at Jakey's house. Oh, Aiden. You're here. Good. I need to talk to you. Did you bring your sister, Keone? Said Jakey, as Aiden shook his head no. And as Jakey saw a imagery of his darkness, his other self, he brought in Aiden and locked his front door. But once Aiden had entered the house, he had sat down in the living room as Jakey also sat down but checked the door again to make sure it was locked. Oh, that's right. You mentioned Keone, right? She's in Chicago. She's a cop investigating a crime of rapism of a rapist. I think. So, why or what did you want to talk to me about? Said Aiden, as he saw Jakey was in a state of fear. Aiden is 15 and has a record of theft and human trafficking, and also has short blonde hair, gray eyes, white skin, and wears a green short sleeve shirt, like what I'm wearing, except it's blue, and wears brown pants and tan shoes. But at any rate, as Aiden stood up, waiting for his answer, he got frustrated, and Jakey had looked at him and said, "Are you okay? Why are you so close to me?" And as Aiden reached out with two hands, both of his hands, he began to choke Jakey. As Jakey began to cry, Aiden had looked up and laughed with madness as Jakey looked at his darker self. Jakey's head had leaned down, and as Jakey pushed Aiden to the floor, Jakey stood up and looked at Aiden. Aiden then felt scared as he said, "Your eyes, they're not green anymore. They're white and red. What are you?" "Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, as of you helping me, I unlocked my inner psycho out of fear when you choked me. Now, my God, however you fucked up, you fucking disgraceful, I'm gonna fucking gut you and open you up, dissecting you like a frog. Now, have you ever smelt the awful smell of its insides? Well, fucking answer me, damn it, now!" said Jakey as he grabbed a knife and tied Aiden to the kitchen table and said, "Oh, here's a saw, and I've already got the knife. Now, I was gonna say the recent killings are from Shelly Kamagagi. She's half human and half zombie, but I will protect others from her. But not you, Aiden. I'm gonna dissect you," said Jakey as he grinned with horror as his psychopathic side was in control. Jakey's normal side felt terrified of what he was doing, but as Aiden tried to escape from the ropes on the kitchen table that he was bound with, he couldn't, because he was just tied there like nothing, as if you tied a bag to what is the right word? As if you tied a bag too heavy or whatever. I don't know the right word. I'm just trying to describe to you guys, like, the ropes that are like, oh yeah, that's right, as if you tied a bag too tight, you know? That's what the ropes are like on him, too tight to escape from. So yeah, I forgot to put that in there, so I'll just read this again. He tried to escape, but because he was tied too tight, like a bag being tied too tight on the strings, As he felt scared, Jakey's psychopathic side began to dissect Aiden in horrifying ways. As Aiden screamed, it only got worse for him. That's chapter 2 done. Okay, this is where it takes a really disgusting turn. Well, like I said before in the beginning of the video, hope you guys like surprises. Or, in general, if it was one person, I hope you like surprises. Chapter 3, Jakey's psychopathic side dissects Aiden while Aiden is tied to the kitchen table. This is about to get pretty fucking gory, viewers. So, hang in there. If you made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back. It's not going to get any better from here on out, trust me. Well, it is story-wise and, pretty gory, but pretty cool, as all my other ones are. But this one of gore takes a really disgusting turn. I'm trying to make this one as disgusting as possible, not only for storytelling, but because I'm cranking up the horror in my horror anime stories. Like, if you haven't noticed, I'll say, with Sakura Jaryu, that one was pretty gory. I think, if I'm thinking of the correct one, Sakura Jaryu was I don't know. It was something, like all my other ones. And then there was my Death Note series, etc. But, just like the Lucy Van Hyven saga, I mean, that one was kind of disgusting. So that's how bad it's gonna get for Aiden. Everyone comment right now, poor Aiden, may his soul be saved if it ever does. I mean, I know the answer, but you guys don't. Not yet, anyway. So let's get right into it. Chapter 3. I already said the name, but I'll say it again. Jakey's psychopathic side dissects Aiden while Aiden is tied to the kitchen table. Let's get straight into it. Aiden, how is it that you will not stay still for me? Just stay still, said Jakey as he stabbed into Aiden's body with a huge knife. As Aiden coughed up a lot of blood, his vision began to blur. It began to blur up so much to the point he was scared. As Jakey cut Aiden open more and more and more, Aiden began to go into the light. Somebody help me. Huh? What's that? I can't hear you, Aiden. Somebody help me. As Aiden yelled, Jakey got a cleaver and cut open Aiden's belly. And as blood spilled everywhere, in the kitchen and a little bit on Jakey, Aiden could not move anymore. He fell out of it, but as Jakey smiled with joy, his red eyes glared at a hammer and 2 nails. Jakey had put the nails in Aiden's eyes and smashed them down with the hammer, then said, What a mess. Too bad you're not alive anymore. But I didn't want to kill you, damn it. But fucking God's sake, it's your own fault you did this. You awakened this psycho within me. So fuck you. I'm glad you're dead, said Jakey as his eyes went back to white and green. But as he fell on the floor, he was passed out for 5 to 8 long hours. He soon woke up and saw Shelly eating something, or maybe someone. Oh, senpai, you make me hot and bothered. Remember how I said I'm half zombie? Well, guess what? If you want to live, you have to run. Wait, a gun? Said Shelley with surprise, as Jakey's eyes turned black and red. He looked at the blood moon and shot himself, then died. But then he was alive in an alternate route of this dimension in his town and woke up in his house. Man, what a dream. Honestly, I'm sick of nightmares by now. It was no dream. Huh? You're the psycho within me. Did I actually die? Don't call me that. I am Jabaria, a psycho power within you. And yes, you did die. You've been revived in a different route of this world. To die over and over until you kill that half-zombie bitch. You'll be free of this rebirthing endless death chain once you kill Shelley, said Jabaria as he smiled with evil as Jakey felt scared as he said, How the fuck? How in the fuck did this fucking happen to me? At that moment, I kept dying over and over until I killed Shelley. Please, can somebody just pull me out of this? I want it to end. Chapter 3 done, and I think, yeah, Season 1, Part 1 done as well. Well, viewers, I hope you enjoyed Half Zombie Girl Season 1, Part 1 with the first opening song. Now, I've been thinking about it. I probably will do a second season once this one is done. But that's to be said and done for a different time. However, viewers, if you enjoyed, remember the 4 options. Subscribe, like the video, comment something, and hit the bell notification so you're notified for new content on the channel. And just stay tuned for more new content as well. That's all I'm saying. And I would like to give a shout out real quick to 3 people, 2 YouTubers, that being Lazy Gaming 7780 and It's Puppetry. And the third one is on Twitch. I So Sorry. Go check them out. And as always, I will see all you viewers in the next video. Take it easy, guys. This has been Saki Nikaido, Step Final into Anime 2023 here. And have a good time. And as I always say, I don't know what time zone you guys are in or what region. That is your own personal business, and I can respect that. So, in all, have a great time, everybody. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next video.